going on, YouTube traders, investors? Today is the update video for Energy Transfer, ticker symbol ET. This stock made a lot of moves since the original video back in September, so let's get into it. All right, before we get into the video, there's going to be a link in the description below for Robinhood. If you use that link to sign up, you get a free stock, I get a free stock, it's all good. And you stand a chance of getting a Berkshire Hathaway, Apple, Facebook, GE, Ford, and many more. And remember that everything on the Robinhood app is free. You don't pay any fees to trade. That means buy or sell any stock. Also, options are free too. So please use that link. It'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance. All right, here we are on the web platform of Robinhood. And this is an update video to my original video that I did September 20th, 2019. And at that time, I was not invested in Energy Transfer. I was looking at it. I was thinking about jumping in, so I went ahead and did the video, did the research on it. But now I am invested, and let's take a look at the position. I currently have 31 shares at an average cost of $12.18, which represents a little over 12% of my entire portfolio. My total return is almost 8%, so it's done pretty good for me. But I will say this stock made some pretty big moves shortly after I did that video. It dropped down to a low, I believe, of around $10. So, but when we get into the chart, which will be in the last part of this video, we're going to go over into the Thinkorswim platform and look at where this stock may be headed now. But it did make some major moves, and we're going to take a look at that. But first, I'm going to put some clips of the original video explaining what Energy Transfer is, what they do, and everything to do with it. But I'm also going to put a card up in the right-hand corner. If you want to go back and watch the original video, click that link. But now we're going to go into some clips from the original video. They provide energy-related services in the US and China. They own 9,400 miles of natural gas pipelines and 3 natural gas storage facilities in Texas. They also have 12,000 miles of interstate natural gas pipelines. They sell natural gas to electric companies, independent power plants, local distribution companies, and other marketing companies. They were founded in 2002 and located in Dallas, Texas. So basically, the name of the stock says everything. It's an energy stock. Energy Transfer is an MLP, a master limited partnership. So that dividend right here really isn't a dividend. If you want to get technical with it, it is not a dividend. Basically, it's a distribution. With MLPs, they return capital to you. The thing about an MLP is they're not taxed. They have to give virtually all their revenue, income, everything back. So this is a distribution. This right here is a distribution, not a dividend. It's different for tax purposes. You're going to have a K1 form that you'll have to do, or they'll send out to you. Basically, if you want to know more about master limited partnerships, go look on YouTube. They got a lot of videos out there explaining them. They can work to your advantage, but just know it's not a dividend, it's a distribution. Okay, now that you see what Energy Transfer is all about, what they do, we're going to jump over to Finviz and check out some of the numbers on this company. All right, here we are in Finviz, and I'm going to go ahead and plug them like I normally do. This is probably the best free stock screener available. So if you don't know about them, you know about them now. Go check it out. If you got a stock you want to look into, go to finviz.com. But here we are on the daily chart for Energy Transfer. And as you can see, yesterday was not a good day. Hopefully today will be better. We were down 3.5% yesterday. Don't know what was going on. Didn't really get a chance to check into it yet. But I'm going to take this as an opportunity to buy more. So scrolling down, you see all the numbers, just about any number you could want to see. But we're going to focus on just a few. The dividend yield of over 9%, 9.33% to be exact, and they pay $1.22 per share. Now you divide that over 4 quarters, it equals to be a little over 30 cents per share per quarter. Very nice. We'll go the earnings coming up February 19 after the market closes. The price target that Finviz has for Energy Transfer is going to be $19.81. This is like a consensus of all the analysts. They put it in there, and this is what they come up with. For the year, it's up almost 2%. And like I said before, yesterday was not a good day. It was down 3.5%. Now we're going to scroll down to some of these. Looks like they only had one recent analyst come out. Morgan Stanley, a big one. They initiated coverage on Energy Transfer. They list them as overweight with a price target of $18. So that's pretty close to what Finviz has here. So this is pretty much all we're going to do with Finviz. Now we're going to jump over to Thinkorswim, and that's where all the technicals go down. Okay, here we are in the Thinkorswim platform, and we're going to take a look at where we were in the last video. This little oval right here represents where we were last time, September 20th. That was the published date of the last video. So we were right here. And this is what the stock did after the video, hitting a low of 1084 in November. But since hitting that low, it's been pretty much straight up until we got to the 200. And this is where we are meeting some serious resistance at the 200. But this is nothing abnormal. You can go back to here in July, hit the 200, got rejected. Back in February, hit the 200, got rejected. So this stock is traveling below the 200. So it's just how it acts. Now we're going to see if we can find some support and resistance and see where the stock may be headed. I can tell you just by looking right here, right around $13 is some support. So it's where we may stop. Let's get this $13 mark, or right in here somewhere. $12.99 will work. We'll bring this over right here. You can see once it hit that 200, it came down, hit that support line at about 13, came back up, hit it again, came back up, hit it again, traveled up, and then it broke through. This was shortly after the last video. This support line broke down and it went. Support, once it breaks down, becomes resistance. It broke down, came back up, hit it twice before it went down to that low of 1084. And then it was up, up, up. You can see that it had a struggle getting through it. It got rejected, but then broke out through that resistance until it got to the 200. So, and right now we're sitting at 1308. So this is possibly where it could come down and bounce and go back up. But if this support line doesn't hold, the next one I see is probably right in here somewhere, right around 1225. It looked like it hit a couple times off that 1225 line. So we'll bring one straight across. So if this doesn't hold, this probably will. This has been support and resistance prior to then. So it's where we're at now. Sitting at 1308. Could come here and bounce and try to challenge that 200 again, or go back down into the $12 range. The next step would be down here and then back to the low. So this is one to keep on your radar if you're not already invested in it. It looks like this could break down and the stock go down. It could be a buying opportunity. Or if you haven't bought, sit back and wait and watch this one. Watch it, see what it does at this support line. If that breaks down, keep watching it. and try to get the best price that you can get. But that's going to conclude this update for energy transfer. If you like the video, subscribe, hit that like button. I can't stress enough how much likes help the algorithm of YouTube. So please hit that like button and smash that bell for future notifications, and I will see you in the future. Thank you for watching.